Okay, welcome back to the homestead. We decided to take our compost bin and combine it with our chicken pen to make a healthier compost, and we're going to show it to you today what we got going on. So thanks for watching. Okay, welcome back to the homestead. Our gardening season's almost done, and I decided that I didn't want to just throw our garden waste into the regular compost bin, but I've been incorporating a lot of chicken manure into our compost. So I got the bright idea, in the middle of the night, I'm sitting there dreaming, and it came to me, how about we move the compost bin up beside the chicken pen, have a door for the chickens to go in and out. That way when we throw compost, she must have just laid an egg. She's aggravating. She wants to talk more in the camera than I do. Well, all right, what we have here is our compost bin sitting up on end. This was a chicken tractor. And since we built our cattle panel chicken tractor, we don't use this one anymore. So we lay it down and we compost inside of it. We got a second pen over there. And so Michelle and I were discussing what's the plans. Well, the plan is we're gonna cut a hole in the side of the chicken pen, put a door in there, and we're gonna open it up into here, cover this up, and then when we throw our garden waste in here, because it's the end of the gardening season.
Lay it down, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna lay this down, of course. And then throw our garden waste in there and let the chickens go in and turn that up and eat the bugs and poop in there, and we can add our chicken manure in there and have an overall healthy compost.
And it's already fenced, so they'll stay protected.
And then we're going to put a roof over the top of this to keep the rainwater out and keep our compost from washing away. And I've already got the door built. I got a 2x4. We're going to put a 2x4 right next to this post. We're going to put this little makeshift door on a hinge, and then we're going to show you what's next. So hope you enjoy it. All right, we had to run to the store and grab a piece of sheet metal because I want to try to keep the compost dry until we're ready to gather it and put it in the garden. That way it doesn't wash the minerals out of the compost. So $25 for just for some cheap tin. We cut a sheet in half, put it up here. We're just going to screw it down. As you can see, we got a tropical storm Fred is beating at our back door here. So we're just going to try to put these on, get this cinched up, and then if we have time, we want to start cleaning out the garden and putting them over in the compost. So we'll be bringing that to you. We just don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow. So the idea is, as I said before, to just lift that door up from the inside so the chickens can come into the chicken tractor. And this is where all of our compost will be. And they can get in there and scratch and eat all the bugs and mix it up, poop in there. And then we'll be taking the manure out of the chicken pen where they roost and putting it over here also and let that compost. The ideal situation is to let it do its thing all summer long, and then in the fall we'll incorporate that into the garden. That way it'll be ready in the garden for the spring planting. All right, first load, we got our amaranth is ate up by army worms. Look at this. It just skeletonized. And we got those little army worms in there, and they are just everywhere. So rather than spray poisons and try to save the amaranth, I decided let's just cut this down. Let's get ready for our fall broccoli, and we'll feed all this to the chickens. So we just come over here to our compost bin, lift this up, then we can just shove this over into here. Now, one of the additional things we talked about is, you notice we got our kill cones here for our meat chickens. When we cut their arteries, we can let the blood drip down into here and let that compost down. And that's high nitrogen. So we got some amaranth in there, some watermelon vines, some cucumbers. We got all kinds of stuff that's going to be going into here. And that's just the first load. But we got it, it's thundering in the background. I don't know if you've heard it, but we're gonna go ahead and close this video out, open the gate up, and then let the chickens in here and let them start doing their thing. And then maybe in a few weeks, we'll have some compost to add for our fall garden. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, share on your social media if you enjoyed it, and we thank you for watching.